Hey, Coach, this is Mandy Green from Busy Coach and Tutor Collegiate Strategies. I'm just about to go leave for the airport and do a workshop here in the next couple days, but I wanted to share and record this video for you because over the last few weeks, I've been out at a lot of sport conventions. I've been speaking on a lot of campuses and doing webinars and that kind of stuff. And man, never fails. After the presentations, the thing I hear about most, head coaches coming to me asking how can we get out ahead of and proactively schedule things out and delegate things to assistant coaches, because if a head coach leaves, like I had a head coach that I work with just this week who shared with me that she was sick for a week, and man, it was a hot mess because her assistant coaches needed her to tell them everything that they needed to be doing. Otherwise they were kind of stalled, which that's not ideal, right? For a high, optimal running program. I've had assistant coaches who are telling me that they're constantly getting interrupted by their head coaches who aren't very organized. And what they're doing is they're trying to, one, rise up the ranks and eventually become a head coach, but also do things in a way where they're thinking ahead, not just day to day, and getting out ahead of and being one or two steps ahead of where their head coach is. So one, the work is getting done, high quality. It's not last minute. Things aren't being forgotten. But also now, because they've done it in advance, now it's, obviously the assistant coaches want to provide more value for their programs, so they're getting promoted. And I've had a lot of coaches who are like, Mandy, I'm just scatterbrained. I just can't remember all the things. And I find when coaches are in that mode where we're scatterbrained and we can't remember all the things, it's because everything's in our head. There are just too many things that you're doing day by day, week by week, month after month, over the course of an entire year, coaches, that you just can't keep it in your head, and there's just no way to get it organized. So what I want to share with you is my master to-do list. All of those coaches, every single one of them, my game-changing advice for me, that I wish I would have done this much sooner, and what I advise for these coaches to do is get a master to-do list, right? A master list is just a list of everything that you have to do throughout the course of a season. In season, out of season, over the summer, all that stuff, right? There's tons of things. So just to give you an example, if I scroll through this is daily operations, right? Is just you're looking through, right? Do you realize how many things you are doing throughout the course of a year, right? And that's just daily operations. This is, if you go to this tab, it's recruiting. It's all recruiting things, right? That you might be doing throughout the course of the year. Well, how do you know if you're the head coach, if you're doing too many things? How do you know if you're working on the right things? Well, I found that if you can map this out, just click through. If you're a head coach, what do you do? And then go through, am I doing too much stuff? Are there things in here that I could delegate to my assistant, or should be delegating to my assistant? Because as head coaches, right, you are in charge of the future of your program. We got to make sure that you're doing the right things at the right time, right? And that's hard to do if you're trying to do all of it and stay in control of everything. Don't do that. But go through and then assess, if you have assistant coaches, what are they good at, right? And what makes sense for them to be doing. But this is something every month I have the coaches that I work with look at the list. What are all the things? Let's look ahead. Let's get out of just, tunnel vision of what needs to be done today. Look ahead. What has to get done? Map it out. Delegate, right? Plan for it. This is when you can schedule, okay, we are recruiting at this event at the end of the month. This week is when I'm going to get everything organized, so I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off last minute trying to remember all the things to do. You know what I'm saying? But just start. This is a start. Get it out of your head, get it onto paper. And then, you could, right? And these are just blank, but month by month, you could separate, right? And if you're doing this month by month, what are we working on? By the end of the year, now you've got a system in place for what you should be doing when. Now we can evaluate it from a quality perspective, right? Did we do these things well enough in advance? Or what were some of the things, okay, this person did it, you know what? This year I'm going to have this person do it. We're always looking back, but most coaches don't record the tasks or record who did what or how we did things. So there's no way we're ever going to improve it because we're just doing things on the fly. You know what I'm saying? but it starts for me. I will continue to make other videos like this just to keep digging a little deeper into this. But for me, it always starts with this master list. It was a game changer. It got things out of my head, especially when I had kids and mom brain, it became a thing. I wasn't blessed with children that slept very well. I just couldn't remember all the things. And so this became my oh shit list. Like, oh, I forgot to do this. Please, everybody else, stop what you're doing and help me get this thing done. Right. So this will help prevent some of that stuff. So I hope that helps. If you know of anybody else who's a little scatterbrained or an assistant coach that's trying to get ahead of their head coach, a couple steps ahead, right, to just get more better things done, or if you're a head coach that is looking to delegate more things to your assistant coach, or if you know of any head coaches looking to delegate more, please share this with them. Please like this page and share this page. So right, we're just getting word out there. I'm really looking to change how coaches are working in the office to make you more productive, get better results, get more people in the right seats doing the right things, right? So you're optimizing the performance and the health of your program and you as a staff. So I hope that helped. Please comment if you have any thoughts or ideas, or reach out to me, Mandy at busy.coach. Would love to hear your thoughts, or if there's anything else I can do to help.